brand new shoe deal.
And you know, from what I heard, he went with Nike as the shoe company. Big get for Nike as well as for MP.
Timeout called. Houston. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Şengün, to the paint. Here's Porter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
MP with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Puts up a three. And the Raptors, another three.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Şengün. From deep. Porter's shot is off.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 12.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside, Green. For three. And there's Porter on the assist by Green.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
A nice shot by MP. Well, you figured the advertising offers would come rolling in for MP. He'll be the new face of Kia in their NBA campaign.
I'll tell you what, not a bad face to have in the world of endorsements. MP is getting better each day, and sponsors are taking notice.
Now here's Smith, coming off a 34-point game against Oklahoma City.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
MP, that was good.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Allen. 14 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
From deep, MP. And the Raptors, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Green. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well. Allen can't get it to go.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 24 points.
They've been very well. Rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. Anunoby, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Trent. To the inside. And that one's good. Green.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
MP way outside. And the Raptors. Another three.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. Here's Garuba. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with. He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Green. And Young pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Van Vliet. MP's got 32 points. From downtown. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
So for the Raptors right now, Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. Chris Boucher out there with Achua. And it's MP in at the one. And some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Barnes comes in for Anunoby. And it's Trent in for MP. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. So it's Toronto in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for the Raptors, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Allen in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He dropped 69 points and was on point. Deep. An astounding game. For him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall, I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Here's MP following the score by Houston. And the Raptors, another three.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
From deep, MP. And the Raptors, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Rockets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Allen. Back to Porter. Another one falls for Houston.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And here's MP from outside. Doesn't go that time. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. They double-team Allen. Out left to the wing. For 3, Smith drops in the 3. Smith's got 11 points.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Porter. Back to Green. The shot. The shot comes out. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Wow. What can you say?
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. It's stolen by MP. And now the Raptors on the break. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third. On target from range. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, BA, it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
And the Rockets call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know,
From behind the arc. And yes, another basket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out. So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with MP, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how. How to adjust.
Here's Smith. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Here's Augustine. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. So it's Toronto now. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Knicks can't get it to go. 4-3. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
That's you. Yeah, I'm from Baltimore. What up, legend, legend, legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend, legend, legend. Oh my God, look at all these blessings. Legend, legend, legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend, legend, legend. Oh my God, look at all these blessings. I'm a real legend. I don't fake the cause. I learned from these lessons, defining all the odds.
Points, I like it. Someone cut. Rodney.
Good pass. Baby Shaq.
Yep, Rodney, get ready. Rodney. There it is. Good patience, Rodney.
Who has bottom? Who has bottom over here? Bottom right.
That's me.
You're
not paying attention.
You're allowed that.
Hey,
got my name on it.
Oh. And one.
Is this the first time we've led since the first?
Yeah.
It was on. See, we're here. That's fine. I'll let him go to Rodney. That's a good.
You're doing a little,
After the last couple seasons, it's nice to get back to the more normal way of doing things, isn't it, Smitty?
It is, Kevin. We saw the playoff bubble, the reduction in games, more back-to-backs. Shows you how much can be taken for granted.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones And it's Zohan in at the force line. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jakob Poeltl. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Shooting for San Antonio, Trey Jones at the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future. We've seen them put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now, here's Vassell. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Here's Jones. And the layup is good. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. I keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Get loud, Theo. It's time for your North Side Crew.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter.
Spurs ball.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
San Antonio on defense. Following the 3 from MP.
That's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Here's Bassett. Johnson outside. San Antonio again missing. Toronto, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive. good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
And here is Johnson following the three from MP. Down low, here's Sohan. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Passes it to Vassell. Jones looking for an opening. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The three from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Jones drives in. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Toronto leading by 13. MP outside. The tray. It's good. For his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Jones uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Johnson, and it's Bates Diop in at power forward. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He had 35 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Poked away. High arcing shot. And Pirtle pulls it down. It's Trent on the wing. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And there's the bucket from MP.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
There's the pass to Bassi. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. From downtown. And again, Toronto with the triple. In this league, he has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Back to Jones. Over Barnes. Siakam pulls it in.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer's right on target.
Number 7.
MP's got 39.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Pass to Bassi. On the wing, Johnson. Good D by Barnes.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Three of 9. And Pirtle sends it back.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A nice shot by MP.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bassi. Can they get it? And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 points. That one goes. 47 points for MP.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
The 3 from MP. And yep, another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's Toronto with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense.
25.